All right, you're tuned back into 6 Degrees Radio on CIUT 89.5 FM. Before I bring in everybody else here, I just want to give a shout out to Devin that called in, give us his opinions on the NFL. Unfortunately, all of us were busy on other calls and stuff like that, so none of us could pick it up. But yeah, shout out to Devin.
Shout out to Devin. As promised, if you guys follow the Instagram, The Ignorance is Free, we got Turk in the building. Let me just say it right off the jump. If you have any questions for the man of the hour, please do call in 416-946-7000. And let's jump right into it, man. Turk, how have you been doing?
I'm good, brother. I'm living, man.
That's good. Living and breathing is always a good thing.
Any day above ground's a good day, you know?
Absolutely. The reason why I wanted to have you come down here is because I'm seeing that you're doing something beautiful, and I want everybody to pay attention to this interview because I think it's something that everybody should be doing. And I'm talking, of course, about the Turk Foundation.
Yes, sir.
I think it's a beautiful thing. Why did you actually name it after yourself, though?
You know what, man? When I started it,
yeah,
I basically just wanted to start it as a little program, a boxing program, right?
Okay.
And then I just seen the outcome, the way the kid smiles, the way the feedback was afterwards, right? Like I'm still in touch with a lot of these kids.
Okay.
Right, helping them through their daily little struggles that they go through, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just the way I seen the way it affected these guys, man, it's like it has to continue.
Absolutely. But why did you actually name it after yourself? Like for me, let me just interject for a second to be more specific. Yeah. Like I'm a karma person. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I still feel to this day, there's probably certain things that are itching to get back at me, so I keep on trying to put out good energy, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, is that maybe why you put your name on it? Like you just try to be like, look, I'm doing good things for the community, good things for the youth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know what, man? There's a lot of these guys, they look at that shit like it's weak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's the wave followers, man. That's the wave riders. That's the guys that'll do whatever they're told to do.
Right.
I have a brain of my own, you know what I mean? I do what I feel is right. So
absolutely.
If I feel that misguiding these kids is wrong, I'm not going to continue to do what everybody's doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm going to set my own path and do what I feel is right and show them, like, nah, that's not the way, man.
Absolutely, and that's how it should be. I mean, I noticed that the site's been up since, like, 2017, but how long has the actual foundation been running for?
About that time. That's when we started putting in the real groundwork and started deciding, we're going to put that real energy into this. And it's like anything I do, man. Anybody that knows me, like, if I'm doing something, I'm doing it all the way,
100%.
100%.
Like I said at the top, I want to see more people doing this.
Yeah, man.
Right? Like, how do people, sign up? How do people get involved?
Man, with my foundation, you could be from any place, any hood, any background. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is holler at me if you want to get involved.
What is that? Just through the website? Is that on your social media?
Yeah, you contact us through the website, through the emails, info@turkfoundation.ca.
Okay.
You holler at me through the Insta. However, people know how they could get a hold of me. I'm not hard to find,
I know it's, oh, sorry, go ahead, man.
I mean, I would like kind of like half serious. Do you ever get confused with like people looking for things to support like Turkey, like the country?
Nah.
Oh really?
Not really. Nah.
Okay, I was just thinking like maybe.
Nah, but people ask me if I'm Turkish. They're
oh
like,
really?
Are you Turkish? Is that why your name's Turk?
Okay, word.
So much people ask me that I started saying yeah. I'm like yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'm Turkish.
Okay.
Yo, I know it's a non-profit. Like, how do you actually go about starting up a non-profit organization?
Everything's from our pockets, man. Everything's coming out of our pockets, and there's not a lot of money coming into it, right?
Right.
Like everything's just going out at this point, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't expect to start something, snap your fingers, and then bang, you're laughing like.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you're doing something, hoping that, again, you're impacting the community in a positive way. I mean, like how much, do you expect to actually get in return? Other than, like you said at the top, like, kids smiling and things like that.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. It's like the way I see it, even if one of these kids, there's hundreds of kids that's already been involved in our programs, right? We even save one of their lives, make a decision from saying, no, I'm not going to go shoot that gun. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to go do that robbery. You know what I'm saying? Instead, I'm going to go get a job. I'm going to go do. We won already.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
I see this guy's Instagram, and most people are posting like money. Most people are posting, garbage clips. This guy's like, yo, do you want to make money today? Like an hourly rate? Hit me up if you're serious. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, man.
And you mentioned earlier, like right off at the top, it kind of started with the boxing.
Yeah.
Do you get like a lot of, or any, negative reaction? Because like boxing, a lot of people think it's like violence. Like, why are you teaching kids how to fight?
Of course, that's the first thing that comes to their mind is fight, right? But it's more of a discipline thing. It's more of a self-defense thing. It's more of a getting along with other kids from other neighborhoods in activity, physical activity, where they're not hurting each other. They're having fun, you know what I mean? And they're learning that this kid isn't my enemy. He's from that neighborhood. That's not my enemy, though. They're having fun together.
Do you actually box yourself?
Yeah, I used to box when I was a teenager.
Dope. What made you stop boxing?
The streets, man. I just got caught up, got caught up. My boxing coach basically, he was smelling weed on me. So he told me, he's like, listen, man, like, you have two choices. You either come to the gym and you're not going to smell like this, or you're not going to come to the gym,
All right. Well, I think we should give people a little taste of your music here. I got a track. You sent this, like, I guess it came out, I think, last year. So Live and Die in L.A.?
Yeah, Live and Die in T.O.
Oh, T.O.?
Shout out Trench.
My bad. That's it. Like, I guess I just titled it wrong.
It's over the Live and Die beat. It's
okay.
like a similar type beat.
Okay, right. Like, so let's jump into that track then.
Yeah,
we go.
man.
Live and Die in T.O.
Yes, sir.
To live and die in T.O. The place to be. I mean, like,
wait a second. No, I should have cut out the music. Like, what are you doing that?
Don't disrespect the vocal skills, son. So, I was telling Turk, while we were letting that track run, that I went on the website. I noticed, Canadian Tire, Mattel, they were, they sponsored. I noticed you guys, which is crazy.
Yeah.
The deep freeze, you guys were out there giving out blankets, coffee vouchers, burgers, which again is, people were trying to stay. I don't know if you guys went to the show off the top. I didn't even come to do the show.
Yeah.
It was cold. This man was out handing out blankets and helping the homeless. So that is big and super commendable, man.
Thank you, man. But yeah, they're sleeping out there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're called to go from our car to the house and shit. They're sleeping out there all night. They spend the entire night. It's like they're just numb after, I don't know, an hour. I don't know how long, but it's like they're numb or something because, man, I'll be real. I couldn't do that out there like that.
My mind goes to some dark places when I start thinking if I was in that situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I know guys that used to come into jail to stay warm. You know what I mean? Come in there, break windows, do whatever they have to do wintertime like clockwork.
Just have a roof over their head.
They know they got their meals. They know they're warm for the winter, and then they go back out and live for the summer, spring, fall.
Yeah, I had a few buddies like that too out on the East Coast. One of my buddies, Kyle, who actually turned around and like started businesses and stuff too. He used to like sleep in the clothing bins.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, what people try to do to
They just found a lady dead in these clothing bins.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that was a part of the motivation that I was like, nah, we got to do this deep free. Like, once I heard that, I'm like, man, it's bad out there, man.
Yeah.
I know you said you wanted to say something about the foundation as well.
No, yeah, just with the deep freeze, like, we just linked up with, again, like, when we do this type of stuff, it's not, like he said earlier, it does come out of our pockets, but it also, it's coming together, which is people with just awareness of, hey, this is what we're doing. I got something to facilitate what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And that's all it takes. That's how we got the vouchers from McDonald's. We had people from our board reach out. And that's what any kind of program.
Shout out Nikki and James, man.
Yeah, like
a lot of work.
It's not just me and this guy behind everything. We got other people behind us that we couldn't do what we do if they weren't there.
Need the bodies, need the numbers.
And we link up with people, and we got, like we said, we have the deep freeze coming. We have another program coming. Like, we got all kinds, health and fitness. We got a money finance thing coming.
A big one that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We're about to set up these clothing rack stations around the city, right?
Okay.
And I don't know if you've seen, like, certain places have, like, a take a book, leave a book kind of thing, right?
Yes.
But we're going to do this with jackets, with winter jackets.
That's big.
So if you got a jacket you could let go put it on the rack.
I love that.
If
That's
someone
amazing.
needs a jacket, they come and get a jacket. You know what I mean?
That's amazing.
So we're going to try it as an experiment and just put them up, start with, 10, 15 of them just around the different locations. And
Again, with local businesses, people we've made relationships with, that it's just so simple, you know what I mean? And we know at the end of the day, some of the good stuff we're doing, we could go by and we're always filling these things up with jackets.
Right.
We get it. We can go by there and they're empty. But the concept is that, like he said, with one child, if the main thing of us is we're not coming trying to save the world or move everything. We're trying to do what we can, and just by the little things.
Right.
Just gotta set an example and show these guys, like, listen, man, there's nothing wrong with helping people. There's nothing wrong with
It doesn't have to be
taking some of your energy to do
soft.
something positive. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That doesn't make you less of a fucking man, no matter which way you look at it. You know what I'm saying?
You mentioned, and just to even bounce off of that, I want to talk about the Justice for Junior.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
I watched that video 100 times. That video's over 500,000
Crazy
views.
response. Crazy
And
response.
you talked about, you know, it doesn't take much energy to do something positive.
Man.
So for those who don't know, and I'll be surprised if you don't know, but for those who don't know, if you can give a quick synopsis of what happened. Not the record, we'll get into that, but that whole scenario, just give the listeners a little quick synopsis of that.
Basically, it's just a kid, an innocent kid, right? He lost his life and started with a video. Same what we're talking about, all this internet trying to impress people, trying to do. That's how it started, right?
Yeah.
Some girl on a video did whatever with some guys, and their brother wasn't feeling it. You know what I mean? So long story short, they went out looking in the area where they thought this guy was from. They find this kid that must have looked like him or whatnot. Bro, grown men, 6 grown men, 5, I don't know how many it was exactly, but
Yeah.
basically stabbed the kid up. Machetes, like, butchered him.
That's
you know
insane.
what I mean?
That's insane.
People's watching, the store owners kicking him out the store.
Yeah, I
You know
read
what I
that
mean?
he was trying to get back in the store. They wouldn't let him back in the store.
Yeah.
You know, and then they're like, hey, you know, go to the hospital. He got himself to the hospital,
Yeah.
and then collapsed
Yeah.
in front of the hospital. Now,
Front door, yeah.
yeah, I remember, you know, when you read kind of the description of the record, like on YouTube, like, you know, all the proceeds went to the family. You were trying to get a hold of the family.
Yeah.
To this day, have you been in contact with them? at
Nah,
all?
man. There was a lot of controversy going on between the family and people saying that the brothers and sisters was taking something from the mom and she didn't speak English. A lot of stuff that just you can't believe when you're seeing it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right.
So at them times, I don't want to just send it to anybody. And
Of
just-
course,
I
absolutely
want
not.
to make sure it gets to his mother. You know what
To
I
the right
mean?
person.
Yeah, so that's not gonna stop. We're gonna keep reaching out to them. We're gonna keep building it up, and we're gonna hit them with that 100%. You know?
I remember you talked about the reason for the song, and I mean that's a given. But since you've made the record,
Yeah.
just now, generally speaking, I mean, you know what's going on in the city. The whole reason you have the foundation.
Yeah.
Have you seen any type of change since you released your record?
Nah, honestly, man, it's just getting worse because there's not a lot of people that's taking their time and energy to guide these kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? These kids are doing shit that they think is what they're supposed to do, but literally they're self-destructing. You know what I mean? They're putting themselves into these systems, putting themselves into the hand of these courts, putting themselves into these problems where they can't walk across the street without dodging bullets and walking with theirs, and you know what I mean? But that's not the way kids are supposed to live, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, you make this amazing song, super passionate, very heartfelt. It does crazy numbers.
Shout out to Nemesis, by the way. Goldmine Media for
Absolutely,
that video.
killed
Yeah.
it, killed
The
it.
visuals
yeah.
on that is a big part of why, like, the record's so powerful.
New season.
I was just gonna say,
The
new
hook.
season on the
Yeah.
hook.
Jeez.
This guy with the bars, Nemesis. I say right now is one of the best in the city, if not, if not in North America, doing this stuff right now. And he linked up with us with a concept that he had. We both all three of us came up with a sick concept, and it worked out perfectly fine. And the main message we got was across of basically don't just stand there, man. Like,
Do something.
and like you said earlier, you see a change in what we've done since the video, and I don't think you will see a type of change until down the line, a generational thing.
Right.
Our goal is we want the one guy in a small town that's seen the video to all of a sudden one day have that same mindset.
Right.
And that you'll never hear about that stuff on the news if our job's getting done right.
That's
You
true.
know what I mean? So we're, at the end of the day, we want to save as much as we can, do what we can, but we're just trying to change minds. Neil deGrasse Tyson says it the best. I don't care about saving the kids. I want to save the adults so we can save the kids. Because if there's no kids, you know what I mean? Like,
Dope.
it has to start with us. It has to start with them.
yeah,
We
yeah.
can't put that on them. It has to start with us.
We have to change.
Real shit.
All right. Well, yeah, I wish I could play that track after you guys been talking about it, but I don't have a version. That
Go
I
to
can
YouTube,
play.
man.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
and chances are you've heard it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean already, but go to
Sure,
YouTube, man. Go to
it should be-
YouTube.
it should be
Yeah.
somewhere.
Junior lives forever, man.
But I got, but I guess we'll end off the interview here. But I got a track with, is it Birds?
Yeah. Shout out RMG.
Yeah. All right, with the track "Lost My Mind."
That's
Yeah,
gonna be
sick,
that's
sick,
gonna
sick.
be off the new Last of a Dying Breed album that is coming out. But putting the last finishing touches on his stuff. He's a perfectionist when it comes to his first ever actual
Well, that's good.
album.
That's a good thing,
so
man.
Everything's been a combo thing, been more of a group thing.
Yeah.
This is you're getting in the mind of Turk right now on his solo album.
Oh, amazing. All right. Well, it's a good track to go out with then. Here we go with "Lost My Mind" by Turk and Birds. Here we go. All right, we're back.
We are back. We don't have a lot of time, but we still got Turk in the building, and we're gonna end with the random 10. All right, you guys know what the random 10 is. It's 10 totally random questions, and of course we're gonna keep DJ Slam in the mix, but we're just gonna rapid fire them off because we definitely gotta respect the time. Let's get it going. We're gonna start with Sicker Man. We're gonna go with Turk. We're gonna go with Slam, and then we're gonna keep it rocking. Let's do this. Question numero uno. Is it okay if your wife takes a dookie in the bathroom while you brush your teeth?
Listen.
Take a dookie?
Take a dookie in the bathroom while you're brushing your
I'm
teeth.
leaving her. I break up with her on the air.
All right.
Yeah. My wife. Yeah, she's a totally real person. Yeah. No.
Give me 4 minutes.
All right, okay, listen. We lost DeRozan, and we gained Leonard. Was this a good or a bad thing?
I don't know, man. I to be honest, people say it's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing.
Okay. Turk.
I gave up after Casey, man.
Sounds about right. Slam.
It was dope.
Okay.
No, it's
all right.
dope.
Works for me. Should they teach children in grades 7 and 8 homosexuality in school?
Hell no.
Nope.
Hell no.
Wait, what grade?
7 and 8.
I don't know. Maybe.
Nah. They're planting seeds
I'll
in
go-
their
I'll go
brain,
with-
man.
I'll go with
They don't
the-
need to be there.
I haven't been in 7 or 8 in a while. Do they do like reproductive shit in 7 and 8 or reproductive stuff in 7 and 8? Do they do that?
I think
stuff?
so. I don't know.
I don't know, but we got to keep it moving.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Is it possible that any of the women that are of age that are in R. Kelly's alleged sex cult, is it possible any of them are living their best life?
I never seen that. But he's a sicko, from what I'm hearing. He's a weirdo.
But is it possible any of them are having a great time? Any of these women
if
of
they are,
age?
they need help. If they are, they need
Turk.
help.
I have no clue what they're doing. I don't know.
Slam.
No, I don't know. I feel like I feel like either way it's the wrong answer, so I don't know.
I would say not really,
No.
really.
No.
Okay. Does being a Donald Trump supporter make someone less attractive?
That's United States business. We
Yeah.
gotta talk about the Blue Jays and the
That's what I'm talking
fear of.
about. Yeah, I don't looking at the Trump.
Nope,
I don't get,
nope.
No.
Yeah, people forget we're Canadian. Who cares?
Yeah, you know.
It's just banging American girl.
In your life, how many Paco or exhaust jeans have you owned?
Oh man, I had this
Paco?
crazy green pair back in the day, man.
Exhaust. That was one with the dog on
Oh
it, right?
I
man.
think it was like the little handwriting exhaust.
Oh, exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I had a pair of those for the late nights.
No, I didn't have any. I just had like weird stuff like Fat Farm and
Bro,
stuff like that.
man, stitches, man. It's all about stitches. R. Kelly is a musical genius. Should he be allowed to pee on his fans?
You're fucked, man. You're fucked up for you.
Bro, if I don't have to see it, smell it, or be around it, do what the fuck you want. If it's not,
Hey.
Language.
oh my god.
Oh
Sorry.
man, you guys
Again,
are
I'm
killing
sorry.
me. You guys are
Yeah,
killing me.
We are out of here.
Okay, we got 3 more questions.
Oh yeah.
Do you know any white people that can dance?
Hell yeah.
Turk?
I can dance. I just don't do it.
Kevin Bacon. Put it that way.